Yo. Um. Test. How are we doing? I think it looks alright. We were live on YouTube, right? Yes. Okay, let me remove the stupid fucking watermark from the description. And then we can go game. Also, look at Almanac here. She's awesome. I'm not looking at her myself right now, but I will in a bit. There she is. She's awesome. You guys keep seeing Almanac. I'm just closing some tabs while I open the right tabs. Dude, what the fuck? Why are like 200 people or so watching the video where I beat up the pirate boss? Interesting. Okay. I guess that's content. What the fuck? They're like, okay, why does the fucking, okay, I don't. The video where I said the best ship in MMO just dropped with like the gay couple gets like 80 and okay, wait, Surface 52 real content? The real content that people like to see? Interesting. Let me open my freaking YouTube live tab now. Where is it? I had a tab open. There we go. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Obsidian. YouTube name changes will mess me up. But yeah, hell yeah, it's Christmas. Oh my god. By the way, my hair for Santa's present to me is that I have a really weird hair day on Christmas. I don't know, it just goes up all the time. I hope it will be better tomorrow. I'm gonna grow out my hair in 2026. So it'll be like long as fuck. Kind of for the aesthetic, kind of because I saw that people like, there are some people that make their hair so long and then they like cut it for kids with cancer, and I thought that's such a fucking cute thing to do, and I want to do it too. Even though it's probably gonna be a pain in the fucking ass to have long hair. But I don't know, like, I'm 24 now, so I can start balding any minute now, so I better do it now. Either works, it's okay. I know, but like, there's now the name I'm used to, you know? So today we are doing floor 46 of server 72 out of the 50-ish floors that are there. And then the cast is like, yeah, but there's probably beyond floor 50 some shit, so we'll see. But yeah, the gimmick is, even though we have a lot of characters, like a lot of them, we can only use 4. And on the next concurrent floors, we are not really allowed to repeat them unless we want to debuff on their stats. And we probably don't want to debuff on their stats because, from what I heard, floor 50 is hard. And from what the game is telling me, floor 50 is hard. Literally nobody beat it in universe. I was thinking for when I make a YouTube thumbnail or YouTube video about this, if I want to cover the full game, if I have the mental fucking energy to do that, I don't know. It's hard, man. So real. If I'm not a stupid dummy, then my thought was I want to call it like video something like, nobody has ever managed to beat this Fire Emblem game. Something like that. Sigma shows up RL and is the real PKer. And he just ends up literally looking like SG, and it's like, yes, I'm actually his twin. Okay, for a second I was like, why do you have 30 health as a boss? And then you press on it. And it's 130 because it's server 72. What? Wait. Why are there stones that you cannot use? By the way, actually, nah, I was about to ask a stupid question. Which was, why are there no stone characters in this game? But that makes a lot of sense. I don't think humans, even in 2068, are able to use stones as weapons. Well, you know, outside of throwing a stone. But for that, we have the pet rock. Okay, so what's your shits? Seasonal flux. Change affinity after each combat. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So that's why you swap from this to that. Okay. Imperial. Counters at any range. Nice. So we're gonna die. This unit is flying. Ignores terrain, but is weak to blows and wind. Like, genuinely? Or, okay. Reduce damage taken to 1 while allied dragons are alive. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, so... we're gonna have to manage to kill some big boy dragons. This dragon has 1-5 range. Counters at any range. Sick. At least some of them don't move. I think a key for this type of map is gonna be to have Hardman kill people. I think instead of beginner's luck, I might finally cave in and buy a pet rock. We'll have a lot less hit rate. About 50 crit rate, so we're still gonna be the good old goated crit Hardman. I don't have to deploy this for. I know I can feel that anyone, but I think Hardman has a pretty good matchup into these dragons at least. Like, just the free range is looking quite solid. Can counter at any range though. Maybe I could be wrong. Because Hardman will drop. You really should field again until 50. That's... I don't know how massive the debuffs are going to be, but yeah. I do understand. Is this is this allowed to double? Yeah, probably. So Zelg 2 is getting fucked. Yes, we do have the sequel to Zelg. It's so fucking funny how... it's so funny how they're genuinely... attorneys playing a Fire Emblem game-ish right now. It's a flat -1 stat across the board. It could be a lot worse. Or is that also -1 on movement? Because... okay, if it's also a -1 to movement, then we're good. With this thing and a fortune and a pet rock, you could probably destroy some people, right? Okay, all of these guys have counter, like Omni counter. Hardman's still gonna be a little tricky to use because, well, yeah. I think if I use double down somewhere here, that is living live on easy mode, and I am totally down for living live on easy mode. Okay, that boss is 24 speed. Was it 4 or 5 speed that he needed to double in this game? Part of me is like, maybe it won't even matter much if Hardman doubles now because he just fucking gets obliterated. It's 4? Okay, thank you. So he would need 28 speed to double. However, everyone and their fucking mother now has Omni counters. So there's a part of me that just wants to go like full on skill Hardman, so his personal... is improved. Oh yeah, he gets speed now based on tiles moved. Yeah, that's his last skill, that's true. I suppose that makes the investment in that less necessary. And yeah, now I could start investing in HP. But I could also bump it into skill and get 13 extra damage and more crit. Again, I wanted to like fully max Hardman here, but I don't think we're reaching level 20, which on one hand makes sense with the way that the game, you know, is laid out. But on the other hand, how the fuck did GG Well Played and CoinArc reach level 20 in the prologue? Are they cheaters? Anyway, 4 strats. This dude doesn't really move. This dude does. Streamer, the other 14 units died. Yeah, but it doesn't increase your level. If my character's level increased when dying, I would kill off people in a heartbeat. Okay, so I think for our first turn, maybe Zelg 2 can maybe use a killer bow on this dude. I know I'll get countered on. There's big ass 60 attack on me. Oh, calm down, excel them apart. Hello, like, okay, but if one of your characters dying meant like 100 EXP, easy choice, right? Like, come on. One of your own characters could get like giga strong so fast. Okay, with fortified defense. That's +5 defense. Is this in a setting with or without permadeath? That's actually a really good question. With permadeath, that I would probably always do it already. So without permadeath, I would extra do that. Can Zelg 2 use like some of the new crazy bows that are there? Like something like the Malaise bow, -4 defense and speed is what I was thinking. -25 crit avoid. I can make sure Hardman just fucks up one of those dragons. I'm not sure if Phila is gonna be the greatest here. These dudes seem like super accurate, and Phila's main thing is dodge tanking right now. Of course we can Luna shit too, and I would go hard. Resistance is only really high on, okay, 2 enemies. Wait, how am I supposed to kill this? Okay, maybe we need Luna then. What the fuck? Understandable game. Okay. Is there something I'm missing? Like a skill, or is that just a funny prank of haha you need Luna? Smells like Heavy Blade in here. Heavy Blade is probably fair actually. I mean, this character can use it, but GG well played, I guess. Could use something like that. I don't know, it doesn't seem amazing. Well, it seems necessary, but I think I'll just drop a Luna Philo and call it a day. This is also the least accurate person or dragon. So Luna's probably fine here. The only character I'm not sure that I really want here is Loonie. I could maybe replace Loonie for Dala. Room is tiny, so the move penalty and heavy blade is negligible. Fair enough. But what if you want Philo later? I don't know what's gonna happen later. We're gonna have safe states. You could say that for like every character in the game too, by the way. Like, what if you want this character later? Like, yeah, I don't know what's happening later, so... Sorry if I don't know who I want later. But what I think I want is to use Zelg 2 on turn 1. One must imagine we would want safe states IRL. But this guy with like fortified defense has a 37 defense. 37 minus 60 is 23. 23 times the... Okay, we still fucking get obliterated, bro. Why do you have 40 strength? Like... In +1 max range. Oh, okay. Cute. Just avoid a 45. If I drop the blood drop, then I will have 112 hit rate. Yeah, that's not really good. I should probably still keep the blood drop. Probably need to invest in some Zelg 2 stats here, just so we live against the big dragon. Wait, this was strength, right? Yeah, of course. Sorry, EOTF makes me so convinced that some of these characters will target different stats, like the lower of defense and resistance. Anyway, with this, and if we receive 23 damage on Zelg 2, then we live. Something I could have done is, like, start Loonie with, what's it called? Shelter, I think? This late in the game and we're still using fire tomes, you know how it is. With my heal, like, fully heal up Zelg 2, by the way? Probably not. It's 5 plus magic, so not really, no. Genuinely considering using Loonie as a healer, I know. It's crazy. Fire does cost no mana. What the fuck? Oh yeah, Loonie just doesn't have that. Maybe I genuinely want the law over here to heal over Loonie. Because I think the healing is actually going to be pretty important. Also, Philo wants to do dodge strats, then getting shelter boosts is pretty nice. I could also have lines there maybe, but again, I think getting Zelg to fully healed is actually kind of important, so yeah, this is such a scrub squad, I feel. It's two really good characters. I'm just saying that because I'm using the two IRL characters. I'm being mean. Oh yeah, I want shelter. I want to buy recover. Wait, I could swear that he could use it. Was I wrong then? That's insane. I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that I don't have the memory. Yeah, it's 15 memory actually, the cap right now. So I'm pretty sure that I can actually boost this light magic, and I'm totally down to do that. Well, divine magic. Especially there's gonna be like higher ranked stuff, and having a trap axis seems really funny, especially with all his like shenanigans that he can do with power staff. I don't know how Fog of War is gonna really work for us, but yeah, this could be a bit of an expensive solution I'm trying to think of, but hey, so be it. Oh yeah, and then this way we can Fortune of Hardman. So I'm not sure if Hardman's about to be strong enough here, or if the dodge strats are gonna work out beautifully, but according to my calculations, I could be okay. Alright, 23 minutes in and we're done with the first prep. By the way, do I have to note down who I use for every floor? Or will the game like actually remind me? Because if not, I'll make a doc right now of who I use. Floor 46. Done with the prep in theory. You can easily tell by seeing the status menu. Oh, okay. Alright, good to know, good to know. I typed it down anyway. Because I'm a goofy goober. They get a debuff. Good to know, good to know. Alright. I'm nervous, so I'm gonna save one more time. And this might go disastrously. Let's go. This is not the music I expected. It's an... I'm really bad at having ideas about things that I cannot really prep in advance. Do I explosion shot because it apparently just deals more damage? Yeah, fuck it. Wow, the sprite didn't even change. Crazy. Okay, so now he's provoked. Out of curiosity, how's Hardman's hit rate looking? Oh, wow. Yeah, with a single aim shot, we're cooking, and we don't even need a fortune. Not aim shot, Hunter's Mark, we're cooking. Bonk. They doubted crit Hardman. They didn't know it's the truth. And with Luna, we are freaking giga cooking. This has like... Yeah, this has some... This has an aura around him, but it's only 2 point... or 2 range. Okay, and another Zelg. Alright, and trying to fully abuse all I can with Philo here. Really? It's been so long since I saw an early Philo crit, I didn't think they existed anymore. I thought she used all of them around 20-ish. Mikage police station for Persona 1. Wow, Persona 1 songs. Ah yes, I love not being able to retaliate. That's a 35 times how much damage crit? That's 105 damage, nearly enough. I don't really have somebody that buffs up my damage, unfortunately. Does Philo dodge this dudes? Not really. Zelg 2 actually gets crit and dies. Ouch. Okay, I'll just move the wall in and see what Philo can do. I will buff up Hardman's hit rate just because I can. But the plan is to just let Philo dodge scam. How are we finding the Vantage Crit Dragon? By dodging. It seems to be working. But yeah, okay. The counterpart at any range is maybe a deterrent from using Hardman. I beg for your forgiveness for forgetting about that part. I wish it does work, but it does not. I remember blading this because SG has spot dodge. SG? In this game? In this economy? Yeah, heavy blading is fair, but... How the hell do I get crit accessory with... Kind of wish I could crit dodge here, actually. Like, that would have been great. Instead, I got a dodge. Like, that's kind of my bad. Yeah, and I'm getting hit here. Oopsie daisy. I mean, there's a very easy adjustment we can make here. Probably. I had a crit thing, right? No, I don't have a critical guard. Awesome. Absolutely amazing. Okay, well, in that case... we're gonna have to do some crazy shit. Hit the first forward turn, knock buff. Item equate to better stats to fortune tag. Adds luck to hitting crits. Well, it doesn't really go quite to your avoidance, but the avoidance will still be alright. We can also kind of scam for that. There's a way that Hardman can live normally. However, I will need a little bit of trading for this, but no convoy. Okay, so this needs our last prayer. Beginner's luck on Philo, maybe we can get a crit and dodge. The RNG allows for that, that'd be huge. I think that's about all that I needed. Yeah, looks around about fine to me. Okay, let's see if we can scam a crit here. That'd be kind of huge. No. Okay, we need the fortune tag to dodge. That's fair. Okay, so I'm gonna need a last prayer so Hardman can actually soon hit that dude. And Philo needs a fortune tag, so she actually dodges. What? Well, my bad, G. I'm not sure what I did differently, but I do need to feel alive here. So, I do know almost Christmas means it isn't quite Christmas yet, yeah. Those are effective against this guy, by the way. I could guaranteed make Hardman dodge there, but that'd be greedy with me. Wait, what if I fortune tag Hardman? Nah, that's crazy. Okay, if Philo cannot dodge, maybe I should just give her a fortune tag and convoy tag. That does mean Hardman won't be hitting though. Ah, maybe that was a bad strat. Maybe I should have had more last prayers in the convoy. Oh well. I definitely should have law. Should have had law render. Wait, why do I get 1 point less extra damage? I feel scammed now. Well, I will get 1 hit off. I was thinking of provoking this guy, but eh. I'm not even sure if I should try to attack with Zelg here. I had an idea, but I realized it was an awful one. Probably gonna need Hardman alive, and I can shirk him, I think. And Pacify doesn't... Yeah. Reforge unique weapons 4 times for each floor. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of fair. Imagine if this removed this crit. It'd be... Wait! I live on 1 if I didn't get crit. I forgot about that part a little bit. Alright, I think it's actually time for Fortune Tower Hardman. Never mind, it's not. Okay, so the lesson learned is that I need more items in my convoy. Or just don't get credit. Wait a second. Okay, I thought I just got hit and not crit first. That would have been so awesome. Alright, then we're gonna shirk Hardman. I didn't really need to power stop that. But sure. Okay, Philo just died. Sure. Oof, not sure what to do here now. Oh, I can't even go shelter to buff people, dang. Actually, I could. It's just, I have to pray first, which is kind of weird. I can't even heal Zelg either. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now I shelter to get more buffs. And we do all this shit against the boss, and Bravery dodge. Is this 100 hit rate? Yes. Okay, base Hardman dodges. I never really fortify armored on somebody else, but sure. Frankly, you are provoked. This did not actually matter. I was just like, wait, you can do that? And now I just gotta crit one more time. That's really just all there is to it, isn't there? I'll shirk Hardman one more time. Just in case. This might be the most undeserved win on this map in Fire Emblem history. It might also not be. Nope, it's the most undeserved win on this map. Hell yeah. People were 30 luck doubters. Oh! Oh, so this is when you get shit out experience. Okay, every map. Nice.
Can we just level up after the previous floor?
Oh yeah, I forgot Zelg would explain his shit to y'all. For the last few floors, we get a level per floor. This puts us at exactly level 20 for floor 50.
We'll need more money then.
Yeah, we get that too. Not as much as we'd like, but it'll have to do.
So the end is in sight.
Yeah, well, not for me. I have to take over Zelg's share of the budgeting. Ah.
I trust you to your best.
110 gold? Oh, hell yeah, bro. Cool, let's hope we don't need these units again. Yeah, let's hope we won't need them again. I mean, like, 2 of them were the 30 luck squad characters and they're probably important, but they were well enough. Whew, that was a tricky fucking puzzle, and I didn't even properly solve the puzzle. It's just, I hope those are the 2 mages that got together. I didn't even properly solve the puzzle, it's just 30 luck shit. Anyway. Wait, hold up. Hmm? You're, Zelg's lawyer, right? Right, yeah, that's me. Is what you said in court true? Was this all a big scheme?
Since the trial's still ongoing, I can't really comment at this time.
I hope you find whoever's really behind all this. The party's full of weirdos, but they're all good people. I've never seen anyone so invested in men in the NA and EU Rift. All so that we could be in the same party together.
These guys are up to a lot, huh?
I would have never guessed they had such heavy stuff going on.
Whoever started all this, Zelg, Loonie, whatever, they were definitely doing it for the gamers. Please, do your best to make sure everyone's fine.
I will. Aw, they really got together.
I'm surprised there aren't more players on. Everyone gets scared after seeing Zelg get jumped in court. Did the entire server watch the trial?
Our alliance even had a watch party. Oh, so you're owned to be online to witness the end of it all. Zelg would not be seeing the beauty of the sword, but he was still a fellow sword wielder and gamer. If it were up to me, we'd be doing clear attempts, but I get that everyone else has real stuff going on. So at least I'm here to show my support for the cause. Go knock him dead.
Thanks.
It's him!
An outstanding court showing. Terrifying in all facets.
Thanks. Terrifying voice you got too.
Ah, you must not know. I am an associate of Hardman's. You may call me Sariel.
Seriously? Sariel? Wait, you're Hardman's, like, one of his contacts?
It was by my hand that the metadata you utilized was uncovered.
Oh shit, seriously? Well, good hustle.
I only lament that I cannot help complete Hardman's mission.
Did you, know his daughter?
Not personally, no. Before everything happened, he was not one to mingle his private and professional lives.
Yeah, must have been rough.
Indeed. I can only hope some reprieve awaits him at the end of this. He has toiled for long enough.
We'll do our best.
See that you do.
Sariel's the name of a Toho character. Of course it is.
Of course it is. Time to take stock. Are we gonna learn how to use this? Finally. I'm looking at this custom armor thing I can make. But these options seem kind of bad. Let me see what you got there. Yeah, that's pretty mid. The part where you get it yourself for free is nice, but it's hard to justify a slot for others sometimes. I wonder why Zelg even picked this class. Yeah, man with a plan really decided to go with this. Actually, I wonder if that's a hint about something. You mean his plan to beat the game? Yeah, hold on. That makes sense. If any class is going to matter, don't you think it would be the one that he chose himself? True, that makes the most sense. Maybe the secret to the fight lies with his weird armor thing. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to investigate. And how are you gonna do that? You barely know this game. So you're volunteering to help? Yeah, I guess I got it. Meanwhile, I don't even know how the fuck to use this. Why did it? I'm really trying that nothing happens. And now I can't even try anymore because, yeah. He's kind of stuck in purgatory. It's weird, seeing the hub area so empty.
What do you mean? The previous force had an instant hub, remember?
Okay, when it's supposed to have people, jeez.
Everyone's probably afraid of getting a bulletin to the face.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Well, I don't expect much out of weak-ass PvE players. I'm honestly shocked you guys didn't bail immediately.
Hey, I am a supporter to the last. If this party has 1,000 healers, I'm one of them. If this party has one healer, it's me. If this party got no healers, a conspiracy got to me.
Good shit, man. I just don't want to be the one to sink the party. Besides, the other guys are way more high profile. I don't think they'll go out of the way to get to me.
Both of you to count on that.
Hey, grad students are all the living dead anyway. If I don't get a grad soon, it'll be no different. Hey, whatever the reason, you're here to fight a good fight. Guess I am.
Let's hurry up though. I'd still rather not get assassinated if possible. So does this mean Almanac can get full magic? Yes, it does. Not yet though. I can also give a bunch of other people more stats now, finally. Oh shit, that's a really bad tower curse, holy. Okay, I get what you mean on why it's kind of bad. Just a teensy tiny bit bad. What can I even do? Soul Steel, Toxic, Durable, Ease, Mana. That was the most fucked up web. Yes. Okay, I will look at what I want here later. Wait, how have I not read this yet? Actually, I did read this, right? Oh my god, we have an MVP everywhere? Look at Hardman go, dude. MVP Hardman, MVP Hardman, MVP Hardman, MVP Hardman. I'll get Almanac a single MVP. Kills top damage Hardman. Holy moly. Harvey Gaming. Real Harvinder Gaming. Wow, Chidori already does so much damage. Wait, Almanac dealt the most damage out of like the late game characters. GG will play it a close second, whoa. But Almanac got favoritism. It's funny how just because Zelg has been there really long that he's up there in damage. And then next is double though. Yeah, it makes sense that the 2 DPSs from that are high. Wait, is Dazzle... Yeah, Dazzle's not even on the lowest. I like how one of the names here is Coin Arc. Coin Arc is the number 2. Okay, the fact that that's still in there is actually pretty fucking funny. Dollar, that is 20. Does Zelg 2 have a different label? I think so, yes. Like you see Zelg here, and then you see Zelg here, and then you have the Zelg 2 here. I don't know why there are 3 Zelgs. Is this a conspiracy we're about to see? It's really funny how low Dazzle's damage is though. Hardman with 168 kills though, jeez. Guess will always be over Coin Arc. Alright, anyway, that was our fun in there. Let's just go check what is in here. So, what's on the agenda? A little peekaboo. I really hope someone else can take this one. I feel lightheaded just for thinking about it. Has your anemia translated into the game? Yeah, I still feel when stuff is wrong with me. Makes the most sense that way, I'd say. True, it'd be real bad to die in game because, like, you get stabbed IRL and then feel it or something. Too real, but yeah.
Another format. Well, I know that already. This one might be well suited for our party.
Whoa, hero talking strategy? I wasn't expecting that after we passed the beta floors.
I did some research the night before today. I imagine we would need information to proceed.
So, what's the scoop?
This foe punishes those that cannot move well.
Bribing me then.
Every foe punishes those that cannot move well. Here, though, we all need a boon to our movement. Dazzle has such a capability and would be a great boon. Oh, one of my flag skills? Well, that's one solution. Let's have a look and see if we go through with it.
Yeah, what the heck we gotta do? I do imagine hero is pretty neat here because you can just berserk and be provoking everybody here in just a single turn probably, but what else? Anyway, it's probably good to read. I know I played that one map without reading, but yeah. The Hunt, triple damage when attacking with a bow. Ouch. Cannot be killed, loses 1 charge. Ouch. Can move again. Alright, so these bitches are gonna move a lot. Cool. If used before moving, doubles damage and doubles each attack. Well, let's try to make this dude move then, I guess. I already got anchor boots. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, I am 100% hitting hero here. It just makes sense to do a berserk on this guy in the middle. So these guys are gonna want to target hero. You'll probably receive a bit of damage from this great bow though. That's 30 damage to hero in total. I get +3 defense from like a this thing, but I think it'd be a good idea if Hero got a couple points of defense. Yeah, this alongside Dazzle should make sure I won't freaking get obliterated. Like if I just stand here next to Dazzle, I'll do okay. You can't use more attacks than just Zerg to provoke. That's a very fucking good point. I'm just so used to Zerg. Yeah, any light attack, but Zerg is nice because I won't get countered. However, I think Pacify is even nicer because I can have the boss's damage. Alright, so I can probably kill 2 of these dudes with Lady Orchid and her Wildfire. Now this guy has like 3 times effectiveness, 3 times the damage from bow. So I probably gotta do that. You fatigue the boss's weapon durability? Holy shit. Who hurt him? Hero basically soloed the map. What the fuck? Alright, alright. I think DD is probably nice to try and beat this dude up pretty fast, but yeah, I don't know. If these guys are going to be a pain in the ass with their counter, this could suck. But I think if I get a Killer Lance in here, and these guys are just about to go on Hero, I will probably be okay. Maybe that's really wishful thinking, but I'll try that. I genuinely think this squad is actually like really good for this, and not just because it's a lore cannon team. 30 death sweep. Meanwhile, I don't even have 30 death on him. Gotta preserve our resources for fucking nothing. Actually, let me check. Is there something I can spend my 300 fucking gold on? There could be. I'm choosing not to. Oh yeah, there's a custom sword there. Wait, we can make a cool custom item. Oh yeah, it doesn't translate to magic. Fuck. You think you use DD later? Yeah, honestly, I think she's the one character I'm not too sure about. Though she's kind of nice for killing the boss maybe, but X effectiveness against swords like is not a thing. I would have to use a sword Reaver. Things could get a bit awkward. Wait, is Reaver a weapon thing that's there? Yeah, it is. I don't know how crazy these balls are about to get, but whatever. Well, you can have a Reaver Brave weapon in here. Yeah, fuck it. For that price, I might as well just put in a shitload of extra might. Name your weapon. This is not quite the big bonk. The reverse bonk? The knob? Yeah, we'll call this the knob. Reaver isn't exactly Slayer though. True. Whatever, we'll be okay, trust. I'm actually gonna make one more assist, dude. I'm so nervous for this. I probably don't need to be, but whatever. Alright, time to crit some fools. Oh yeah, I forgot about line of sight already. Like, genuinely already. Alright, sure. That's a little juiced, but whatever. Okay, it's time to pacify the boss. And as we're chilling right next to Dazzle. Wait, I have a really good axe and I'm not using it. Oops. My bad. I'm gonna fish for crits. I don't even care. I probably should have done the rooted blow thing, but whatever. Do they all just not care about your count? Nope. Sick. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Okay, the extra great bow damage kind of sucks. That's kind of illegal. Thankfully, I have a reckless attack. You got shielded and dragon skin? Excuse me? Well, at least no dragons are alive, but what the fuck? Just gain is in here for heroes stats, really. Yeah, this guy still just chooses not to move. So DD is literally just standing there and hitting this dude hard as fuck. Wind's probably strongest. 34 damage. Alternatively does an explosion. It's nothing too crazy. This gives like what? Plus 1 move and 50% health regen. Yeah, it's nothing. But outside of funniness, it's nothing anyway. Damn, these dudes are fucking bulky now. By the way, this guy's not provoked anymore, is he? Damn. Time to make sure he still is. Now they take more damage, right? No. Yeah, the fucking dragon skin on this dude is just too much. I think it's just time to crit fish again, because progress on this dude otherwise will be so slow. Yeah, of course he retaliates because he's a piece of shit balls. I wish I brought some mana drops right about now, but oh well. Nice damage, bro. Hey, everyone's back. Healing back up though. So that's decent. Bro, the difference between spots in damage is crazy. Do I have the mana to even attack this dude so much? Nah, no. No, the defensive banner is so clutch. At least I think that's the one that makes me take boss damage. Yeah, it is. Why do we deal less damage when Dazzle moves closer? I fail to comprehend something here, I think. Whatever. Okay, I think Lady Orchid might actually die out of killing herself. Alright, Hero might have to just 1v1 this boss at the end with a Fire Tome. Because this shit's probably gonna take forever. You're really cool for attacking so much, bro. Oh, he wasn't provoked. No, wait, his Grey Bow is just not there anymore. Look, if DD could just crit this dude and we could let this all be over with, it'd be great. Life's not quite that great. Sick. Yeah, I figured. Unfortunate. Gonna have to turn wheel just to see some different outcomes. This turn in particular is something we need to do differently. Probably need to take care of the generic dude. Are you for real, Lady Orchid? Come on, girl. still have the crit banner on me, by the way, right? Yeah, I do. I've just not been getting crazy lucky. And after this, we have a shield, and we can hit him a couple, not even a couple, just a shitload of times. Rip defensive flag, we'll miss you. Okay, now he's provoked. Might as well try for the 54 something, you know. One day Lady Orchid will have enough HP to attack that guy again. That is, not today. Oh, what the hell? Bro did not care about being provoked. Oh, he just couldn't get to hero, could he? Yeah, he couldn't get to hero. That's kind of goofy. Totally my bad, but it's still kind of goofy. Oh, he just indeed doesn't have weapons anymore. That's extremely goofy. For once you think a boss would have arm strips, huh? So we're just kind of gangbanging him now. Yeah. Hero just took all that shit. $72 is just a game and Hero will have a bend to its will. You don't mean server 27? Alright, 94 crits. Surely you can finally kill this freaking shithead. There we go. But yeah, I figured Hero was good. The moment that I saw the enemy positioning, I was like, oh, yeah, this is a Hero chapter. The battle had a great amount of push and pull. It might be a bit much if that's in the full fight. People will get tired just kiting up balls around. It is customary of such games to feature a final boss rush. Hey, I'd be fine with my permanent aura up, but I'm not sure our mana will hold out. We will have to see what the developers have in store. Hero, the tower skirt. Here's the only problem is that he lives in Japan, so he'd never show up in the court segment. Now they would fly him out. Right. Any gamers that want to talk? Yo! There's an exclamation mark, so important story dialogue. Hey, what up? You're on Todori's party? Yeah, I'm one of the ones with her. Weird phrasing, but okay. We've come up with the ultimate clip technique. We wanted to impart it in case you needed it. Can you clip anywhere from floor 50? No, we found out that clipping only works in floors with Anna. That's weird. Yeah, it's basically useless. But you wanted to share your technique anyway? No one knows what will happen beyond floor 50. We're pulling all our knowledge into your group. That way, the real PKer can go after you guys instead. Hey. Kidding. Mostly. Seriously though, stay safe. It takes 2 to clip, and any loss is too much. I'll accept your teachings with gratitude. Okay, but how about you guys clip me out of here? Aww. So we figured out how to clip. Sick.
So, you guys really going ahead? Gotta beat full 50 even if it means getting lit up.
If I were afraid of a criminal shooting me, the legal profession would not be my choice.
Heh, good shit. Now that's some attitude or mentality.
I'd hoped the mixture of VR and reality would be less grimy.
Huh, you wanted some cool stuck in a VR MMO shit?
Wanted isn't the right word, but this just feels wrong. This isn't a gamer situation, it's just capitalism. That's an interesting quote. That's where all speculative fiction ends up, alas. You're right. I have thought too little about the obvious.
Hey, we'll get some front page posts if these guys pull through.
Ruffian being humiliated by a pickup group does sound appealing. It's probably bad for my career even if we do win.
Hey, any publicity is free publicity.
I think you mean any publicity is good publicity.
Oh yeah, that.
Well, if you guys ever find yourselves in legal trouble...
I would hire you for sure.
Thanks.
Because you're free.
Alright then. Oh, that final part was amazing. Heading off to the final battle? Well, we still have a few more to go. I know you're new to the game, so let me give you a warning. Floor 50 is a far cry from the floor leading it. From the floor leading up to it, even more so than in the previous floors.
Well, I wasn't really in the previous ones.
Right, you only took over after what happened. In that case, you just don't let your guard down. You're the one who has to take the boltings here. What a way to put it. But I get what you mean. Good luck out there. Bring home the trophy for the server, yeah?
Right. He cares about this. I have Anna clipping in the game. She's there for a reason, guys. Initial party. I've been thinking a little about Zelg's floor 50 plans. I wanted to see if the starting party factored in at all.
Oh, makes sense. But he seems fine with just about anyone.
Did it seem that way to you?
He didn't recognize my class at first, since I changed the name.
Yeah, you ended up getting me caught because of that.
Can't remember exactly what it was he said, but I think he just liked the horse and having a DPS.
In my case, he barely knew how Primal Magic worked, and I think he just drafted me because I could use it.
That seems like an unusual gap of knowledge.
Back when Merchant did his first big push. Okay. Back when fucking hell. Wait, there's still evidence? Oh my god. Back when Merchant did their first big push, there were a lot fewer primal users around, and it was still called dark magic and shit. Merchant didn't have a single primal wielder. Huh, interesting. It relies more on intuition than knowledge or faith, which meant people being good enough to intuit magic first.
So you mean to say that it took time for primal users to pop up?
Yeah, pretty much. More tomes have come out recently as well, so there's sort of a feedback loop.
I guess you weren't part of his plan at all.
Although you might be our hidden ace.
Sounds cool.
That leads you, Loonie.
Hey, I'm no help at all. He thought I was a cleric. But my actual class is Templar, so...
I wonder if he had factored a cleric into his plans then.
Maybe, but he was awfully picky if he did. He's really reluctant to have me join at the time. One account of me still pretending to be a greenie.
So we're back to square one.
Well, Loonie was the only person Zelg recruited knowing her class. So that's the extent of what we have to go on. He was prepared to reject her if she was deemed to be a liability. So maybe he didn't necessarily need a cleric.
I can't really see how a cleric would help, but I guess I'll leave it to you to figure out.
Gee, thanks.
I'll let you know if I think of any. But keep in mind, I'm also new to the game.
Thanks for real.
Hey!
Gotta make fun of Loonie all the time.
Almanac!
Man, with everything going on, we barely got a chance to talk. Have you met in person before? You've met Miss Shimmer before as part of an ad campaign. This was around when the board started to make policy changes. They had a big PR push with various up-and-coming names, and Miss Shimmer was in one of the Pardon and MMA promotions. Oh, that's why I forgot. It was such a tacky campaign. Oof! Sorry, I didn't mean you. Just the push in general. I heard you left the company. I couldn't stay with a Costco without the $5 rotisserie. It goes against the intent of the founder. Damn, you're changing that? It is the end of an era. I'd leave over that too, shit. Still, at the time it's a shame. You could have used your money to follow this conspiracy over, right? I would have faced a great deal of resistance. Raffian surely has dirt on some of those greasy execs. Money controls people, but it controls the people that have it too. See, this is why we need to go back to the old ways. Sell up things for fists. In a sense, that's what we're doing now, huh? Well, it's not quite the same, but heck, it's close enough. Wait, that would be so cool. Legalized VR dueling to settle international disputes? I've always wanted to see old men box each other to death. Virtually, of course. VR combat esports. Perhaps this should be my new venture. I am technically between jobs right now, after all. I'll see who's already made progress into space tomorrow. Hey, sign me up when you get to that. Sounds fun. First, we'll have to beat this game. Hopefully amass the data leak culprit in dramatic fashion. There could be no better advertisement. As you wish. Curious if we could do some fun shit with that. Lion Spear, Double Strike. Ooh, okay, that sounds fun. Double all attacks when attacking, but double all damage taken while this. That's a funny Brave Axe take. Doubles attacks when attacking if target has a negative status. Whoa, I need to do status things? Cringe. Target doubles all attacks during next combat this turn. Target doubles all attacks. Oh, okay. Whoo, that sounds fun. Yo, wait. This with a dis? Whoa. Twin Caliber. Doubles each attack when attacking. Cost mana only once per combat. I can make Loonie do big damage things. That's what I've been waiting for all game long. Consume. Quadruples each attack when attacking. Arouse plus consume? Bro, don't get me aroused. Plus arms fair? I'm not sure I'll do that, but... Bro, Almanac will fucking destroy anyone with that. Or Philo. Get me anyone. Bro. I need to consume some people, bro. I have a lot of money to prep it for next map, at least. Like, you gotta think, I have like 400 fucking gold and I'm not using it. I'm starting to get a little bit more used to this warping shit. You're adapting quickly, then. It took me weeks. You guys have really been at this for forever now, huh? Time flies when you're grinding the same thing mindlessly forever. It's a shame you won't have time to really have fun with the game. Hopefully once everything's sorted out and Zelg recovers, you get a chance to play under more normal circumstances. I see. Grinding mindlessly forever is a good thing. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, this is a different map. I was about to say, this looks like a place where our Almanac looks nice. Just because this looks like a pain. This forest, come again. Is there something special we need to keep in mind? The boss here is completely impervious to damage, but will take damage whenever we drop an enemy into a hole. Normally, you can't move targets onto spaces they can't occupy, but this floor treats everyone as flying when they're not moving. Now there's a gimmick! Okay, maybe it's not an Almanac map. I guess we need pole arms and maneuvering magic. My warping and primal ability should suffice. Actually, yeah, that is pretty solid. I can be of help. Mobility is my niche. As for our healer... yeah, not him. I didn't see any divine magic that moved enemies around. Yeah, we're fine to take whoever is a healer here. Might be a good way for you to get used to the game. It's not a bad idea. Stock you over some more. Yeah, let's get him stat debuffs. Woo. I almost probably need to have here the like shift shadow art shenanigans. This is probably where I want Longinus to be used for sure. Oh, there are the more enemies. Hello. Hello. Wait, are they all gonna move? If so... that kind of sucks. This map is hilarious. It seems... weird. Okay, my water is empty and I gotta go to the toilet real quick. I'll be right back. It's a shame you laid down the law already. What can he do that Loonie can't? Entrap? Yeah, entrap. He can do like power stuff with entrap, but it's alright. We'll do this just fine. Yo, Loonie can Tempest on this though. That's something Law can do.
Alright. You entrap all the nerds into the insta-death pits. Damn. So, where does it stand that they'll receive or take damage when they get put into a death pit? 'Cause I don't see it. Oh well. I do think Almanac's probably really good here. Yeah, I'll just swap Almanac and Loonie here. Loonie doesn't quite have an entrap, but she has the funny Tempest. Also Twin Caliber, but that doesn't really matter much, I guess. And then we have these two who will just push people back. An Almanac who is Almanac. Yeah, she's just Almanac, that's it, bro. Kind of sad that more magic on gamer won't matter much, but I think our stats don't really matter much in general this map. But okay, well, I think I'll just save and do it. Alright, let's fight. So, like, the idea is that I just, like, do this. And blow back strike, right? So then I do this. And he's like, whoa, well, I'm good, bye. Would a Tempest help push this dude back? If not, that feels bad. Okay, it works. Nice. Okay. Loonie won't die to a repeller hit. Yeah. Alright, what else we doing? Why you look like that, bro? Which is the provoke thing? Grants target shark or provoke adjacent foes. Okay, well, we do this then. Sure. Wait, she fucking dies from this? No, okay. Loonie died though. Oops. Bro, why can I not just fucking kill you? I don't know why. Okay, I know why. Because of the red crystals, I thought all of these probably shared a health bar. I'm stupid. Whatevs. Alright, adverse levitation. All units have flight movement, it's not their turn. This unit is damaged by units falling to their deaths. Enemies within 2 tiles take 15 damage, okay. Okay, I should probably do this over then. Give me one more shot.
No, Almanac kind of dies this way. Guys, this is kind of hard, bro. But if it was easier, everyone would be doing it. Tell me she won't die to this, please, and gets doubled or something. Okay. Okay, that's an early Almanac death. Rip. This guy just casually flies too. Sure. Bro, how many dudes am I gonna have to shove in? Like, oh god, that's so crazy to me. Oh my lord, this is... Yeah, I already fucked up on both turn ones, I feel. I just had a completely different idea of how the map would work. Alright. Disable everyone's movements and don't worry a ton about every enemy coming in. Just focus what is like right in front of her face. So this guy is a pretty easy target with the Tempest because we can push him back to tiles. Does that not work because of Mr. Nuts? Fucking hell. Yes, I just called her Miss Nuts. Deal with it. Okay, well, this one character pushed back for way too many turns. But we still did it, and that's what matters. In fact, there's a tile here that makes me not able to attack these guardians. Is so unfortunate. Okay. I gotta be creative with Almanac here then, probably. Alright, that's one. I want to be outside of that dude's range. Ah, shit. She died again. It's probably really bad. I'm gonna do my best to still be fine, but I'm not sure how much. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's all this happening too. And these enemies were not meant to be beaten by a normal human. With their 127 health. I have one more turn wheel, but I gotta rethink my strats. I don't think in trapping here, by the way, would have made too much of a difference. Like, a little bit sure, but... I would have been fucked in, like, different ways. Alright. I think I'll try to count the top side. The funny map has been the hardest so far. Keeping it completely 100% real. This is so hard, bro. Like, I gotta last for such a long time is my main issue, I think. But I'll try to retreat this time, kind of to the top. Okay, what I can do is with Tempest. I should probably use Backdrift here too for Loonie, by the way, but I'll think on that later if we have a second attempt that needed to be played. If Loonie can Tempest, what's long enough is movement? It's just 4 fucking movement. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I cannot even push this dude. I can push this mage out of the way. Oh, something I can also do is I can Tempest here on this stage. Yeah. And then we're kind of freeing up spots a little bit. I need this dude to die. And it'd be nice. Oh lord, this is such a weird map. Okay, so this dude attacks Loonie, we're giga cooked. So this is the one most prone to knowing what's ahead. Yeah, it's really difficult to predict, kinda. I don't know, I thought it was different because I don't know, I guess I can't read. You had a bunch of A rank light users and trap spam the things into a pit. Imagine using anima magic. Yeah, the other map was a very, very easy healer, so hero solo. Yeah, for in the next turn, kind of want to find a way for longness to be useful. I'm trying my best to see how I can get out of this, but it's super hard. Like, Almanac has 2 shifts, so I can do funny stuff with that. we'll say Loonie S anime isn't bad. I'm looking forward to it. Akira went that way. Oh. So that's the content creator path. Hell yeah. I could slow down her movement with Lana's maybe? They have 5 movements, so 1, 2, 3. And then I can live a little longer. Does she have the range for that? 2 move to minus 2 move to foes. Am I allowed to like do that? Yeah, okay, then those guys won't move. I will be kind of delaying the inevitable, but I'm okay with that. I will still get hit by this dude. But that's kind of a whatever for me. Yeah, sure. Terrified just to live. That's really cringe, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Bonk. Be gone. I just gotta not block Lance back and I'll be okay. And I'll mono drop so I can do some shenanigans soon. If you can displace them on enemy phase, they just insta-die. Oh really now? Okay, so that makes backdraw drift a lot better, I guess. Oh dang, no, I got pushed in with... Oh, I just got pranked with a misfortune. Just took it closer and here and you're flying and shit. Oh. Why does he have so much health? If it wasn't for that, this would be like a million times easier for me. Yeah, I'll probably reset. I'm just getting this hit in for fun. But yeah, this is a suspend angle. There's some different weapons we need for this. But I think the squad can do it. We just need to spend money. The Tempest is mad funny here though. Bloodlands and Moonblade basically don't do shit here. Why am I looking at my convoy for weapons I've never bought? Yeah, this stuff doesn't really matter too much. Alright, you had Loonie, Cinco, Lawn, and I forgot who was 4. I wouldn't be surprised if you had, what's her face? That S-rank chick. Shimmer. Oh yeah, Cinco does give them mana pretty well. Yeah, I'm kind of considering Cinco, but I'm not ever sure over who. Yeah, she can also trap. I guess I could do it over Almanac. Save Gamer for some actual gaming. Long enough is bad. True, but like, would you want a back character for easily cheesable map or a not easily cheesable map? I don't know if the next map is easy is the thing. But I used a lot of the like actual good characters, you know. Like, okay, Chidori is probably pretty good next map. Then we're using lines. You gotta think that I still need a chip. I would say the next map's easier, but I forgot who you'd have left. I have Shimmer, and GG well played. And GG well played is complete dog shit here. Chidori is completely unviable here. Lines, if we got more magic, would actually be kind of nice here. Shimmer could also be nice here. It's either it's them over like somebody. Like if I don't use Shimmer here though, then I don't have a tank for the next map is the thing. Yeah, lines with A and trap is like kind of useful for this map. I think we can have him over Almanac though, maybe. Again, it's hard to know without the map. Shimmer, Lion, Cinco, I don't know. Yeah, Shimmer, Lion, Cinco does give us a shitload of the drops, huh? Actually, I kind of dig that. Then we can save Long on us as a tank for the next map. Even if you say she's awful. Okay, so I'm digging Cinco and Loonie for sure here. I think lines would be giga useful with the Thing and Shimmer. And that mean we have Chidori, GG well played, Almanac, and Long on us for the next map. I mean, the lesbians gotta stay together, you know? Whatever next gimmick will be, I think it's okay then. Alright, magical transformation to divine. The rare lines love from Zedon. I made him fucking British because I don't like him. That almost implies that I don't like British people. British people are fine. Now somebody in chat is gonna be like, Virgin actually. Lines is great, what do you mean? Listen, I just judge his food states. Yes, the safe state line, that's true. But I haven't had the safe state, so he might just be a bitch. He dislikes biscuits, so I got some beef with him, you know. What do you think biscuits implies? A shitload of cookies? Like, biscuits are a pretty wide group of food. Yeah, are biscuits in America those lame, tasteless things? If so, actually, maybe I understand him and I don't hate him. American biscuits. Yeah, wait, if it's American biscuits, maybe he's onto something then, actually. Hold up. Yeah, if he dislikes those. I don't hate them, but yeah, like, hold up. Here's a perfect image. I gotta download this real quick. Oh my fucking god. Stop being cringe, Google. Control S. Biscuits. Alright. Alright, so fucking lines. Where the hell is this? I'm really making a separate tab just for biscuits. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so Lions is like, oh, I dislike biscuits, and I genuinely don't know what the fuck bro means, because this is how it looks like in America versus the rest of the world. Like, does he care about the rest of the world? The rest of the world? Or does he mean the American ones? Because for the American ones, the dislike is kind of based. Yeah, those are terrible. But for the rest of the world, those are perfectly fine. But if he means American biscuits, and that is the biscuits that he means, then I do still have the right to hate him over being Americanized. The right looks like a fucking cracker. Crackers are nice. Like, I'm still white. I'm not the biggest cracker fan, but crackers are nice. Not like some godly piece of food, but I dig them every now and again. I never won't call one a biscuit. Yeah, same. Teleport an enemy closer. North line of sight. Yeah, cool. Mono drops. Can this dude use mono drops? Yes. Oh yeah, reset counter has to change. There we go. Can we remain under 20 resets for before floor 50? Maybe. Pretty drunk and don't. So how the heck does this work? Wait, I thought she already had range 1 to 2. Oh yeah, duh. I probably should swap her magic soon. Nah, I will immediately. Yeah, that's insanely goofy. I love it. The fact that works is so stupid. Yeah, Shimmer was just chilling at 0 points of fucking magic, okay? She was living her life in a way you wouldn't understand. I think this is a really good backdraft angle. I mean, I'm pretty sure the implication is that Loonie and this dude, well, yeah, exactly. Hold up. Does that count? I don't think that counts actually. I think I might have been stupid just now. That did not count. That's giga unfortunate actually. Well, rip for mana. My bad, you. Yeah, that makes sense, prioritizing the zombies. But I don't always make sense. What do you mean she has no fucking movement? Ugh. Okay, I do think that guy in this case is a bit annoying, so I'm gonna backdraft on him. Wait, that killed? Was that low? Okay. I'm the only guy that's still struggling with like a billion in drop state. I just got pushed out of bounds. I think. That's kind of crazy. What the fuck? Alright, let's not roll this turn, I guess. And the turn before that by attacking the stupid mogul. Oh, he crit? Can't believe I didn't notice that. Look at him go. Should probably try to kind of stay outside of the mogul's range usually. Probably kind of smart. I can afford to swap my magic form here to. Epic crit, Shimmer. I'm happy for you, girl. Okay, that's 3 deaths. I'm composed for lines because he's kind of shit otherwise. And We'll just keep living our life like that. I hate this guy. Yeah, Shimmer is fucking hilarious, dude. How the heck you come up with this? MMA fighter such magical girl, like... I love it. I dig it. The lore for that is just so fucking funny. Oh wow, just killed this guy. Whoops. Well, at least I have mana. Not really my intention there, but at least I have mana. Still has so much health too. Like, what the fuck? I still have a long way to go. This map is weird, bro. My brain is not made for this. But it will be made for this. I can do it. Positivity. I wish Cinco could just fucking murder this dude. Like, he has the stats to murder. It's just I might get critted in the process. Loonie doesn't quite have the stats to kill. The moguls make this map look so much harder. How did he kill this mogul again? Part of me is like, fuck it, I'll accept maybe getting credits. Nice. 65% dodge. I can't say I saw it coming, but I appreciate it nonetheless. It can be saved like one more turn by the double and trap. Actually, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can. I'm doing this to just get some Osmose stuff. Loonie's only real way to refill mana. Okay, his health bar is looking a little lower. 222. Okay, If I wanted to, I could backdrift here, but I won't actually delete him off the map. Oh, I can delete this guy off the map. Sick. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, I had an idea for Shimmer to kill this dude, but I don't think that's very feasible. I mean, possible. I was like, I'm gonna magical transformation, but I'm abusing this a little much right now, so that won't work. I won't have the mana to cast backdrifts. Yeah, both of these dudes need a mana drop. My bad, jeez. We're getting kind of close though, at least. Close enough to the end, I'm not sure. Dodge is actually kind of clean, because then Cinco takes a misfortune to the face again. So close. Okay, could have played the last bit a bit safer. Okay, what's there a way to get out of this unscathed? I don't think I could have run. Trying to look at this if there's a way that I could get out, but I don't see it. No. Okay, now we're moving up. I think we need to redo this turn. And maybe position a bit more towards the lower end of the map. Okay, what I did here was I used an entrap with him. Loonie could backdrift. I think I should mana drop here then. I hope I did that. I don't know what this swap is about to accomplish, but it's there for good vibes. Oh my god, she has like no magic again. For the 5 billionth time. Shimmer never has magic, bro. Okay. It's 2 deaths. I could get a Verge. Could also use a mana drop and lines. I think I'll just kill 3 people this turn. Poor Cinco dead. He tried his hardest. It's so close. He's only at 62 now. Okay, if Loonie can actually dodge here, that would be funny. Now there's suddenly a 50% crit on our ass. Alright, yeah, that's fair. Can lines carry at the end or not? Let's see. Not you. Whew. Okay. My freaking gosh, that was intense. I didn't record it. Man, the record button is sometimes my enemy. Ah, whatever. It's always nice to have a moment to shine. Movement skills are great. It's not great being the one to fall in though. As our defender, you've suffered on our behalf, but fall in the past. It's like an incredibly unsettling roller coaster. The test did not need that to program that much drop. Putting that aside, only one warm-up remains before floor 50. Yeah, we'll succeed this time for sure. I won't let Coinarch down again, even if it's Loonie. Yay, more cursed shits, yippee. Mausoleum. Finally, for the final trial short map thing, we got gamer. We got the gamer girls getting together. Charlie's archers, hello. Whoa, 3 archers. That's a lot of archers. That is an apocalyptically ancient meme, my god. Wait, I recognize him. This guy's like new Zelg. Oh, you're the defense attorney. Whoa, I feel like a local celebrity lately. It's not every day someone gets lit up in public. Usually we gamers prefer to stay indoors, you know? I guess most gamer news does tend to be a little more muted. We're simply not endowed with the ability to survive real turmoil. Let us speak of more pleasant matters. How come your preparations to clear this game once and for all? Or, you know, going.
That doesn't sound inspiring.
We'll get it done. That's my client's wish after all.
Wow, look at you spouting lines. We're all rooting for you guys. Yeah, break a leg.
Show those corporate swines some consequences for their actions. Are you integrating well into your team? They've all been cooperative. Although if I don't pull an answer for 450 out soon, that might change. Yeah, you've got big boots to fill. Still, you went to law school and Zelg didn't. He dropped out. He just never went to college. He's got to count for something. Bit of an understatement, but yeah, thanks. True, just trying to give you guys some pep. I'm glad you're taking this seriously though. If you lose, well, it's just a case loss for you. But as you've learned, there's a law on the line here outside of that. The future of VR gaming. The future of privacy in magical cyberspace. Justice involving some criminal conspiracy. And of course, Zelg's prison prospects. So, you know, no pressure.
You want to trade?
Ah, fuck no. But for real, you got this. The fact that you're here at all means you're a cutbot. As a lawyer? Doubtful. Well, maybe not, but as a human. Which I guess is like the opposite of being a lawyer. You know, I went so long without hearing an evil lawyer joke. I'm glad it happened at least once. Always here to help. Now go get him. Evil lawyer jokes. Figures that I know nonsense to stop the run short. He's from Deathkite. I knew you grew up playing on the server. Would the ping be bad? Wait, it didn't invent magic yet where you live in the States? Jeez, alright, what's the matter, man? He's upset that we ended up forced into an alliance. Just for some of the US players to drop out. Oh, because of the bolting in court, right? This would be so much better if I could just blame Excalibur. Even one of my own party living in the US logged off. Well, not everyone can live for the game as we do. You're too soft on your party. This is why your group is never failed to clear 450. Hey, I didn't see our first clear award. Besides, if these guys end up doing it, the trophy comes home to the States, right? Don't you guys think there are more pressing concerns? Outside the game, sure, but we're in a game lobby. What could matter more within these sacred halls? Non-gamers just don't get it. No matter what country they're from. A travesty, that. I'm gonna go now. Wow. Trevor is so not fitting in with these gamers, it's kind of amazing. Did you enjoy it entrappening? It was alright. I'm not built for this. I'm just genuinely not built for this. It was weird. But I appreciate a change of pace, and this game has very unique challenges. It's like, it's alright. Time to take stock. Hey, Hero. I heard you were a son... Fuck. Hey, Hero. I heard you were an employee or some shit. You gotta be alright with all this going down? It was more accurate to say I was a temporary consultant. I am safe from the dangers surrounding this run, as I am currently at home in Japan. What if there's some ruffian guy working out of Japan? No, I mean to say I'm literally at home in Japan. Unlike the killer, I do not play in the office. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you for worrying. Hey, yeah, we gotta look out for each other. He has been nervous. We did move to the US prior to this run. Yeah, I felt real safe back home in Argentina. But I don't want to get bolts for the window. Spread of magic has been pretty regulated here in Japan. Well, I didn't mean that specifically. They could still just, well, shoot me. I would not worry. We're not important enough to waste a bullet. Yeah, that's the DPS's law in life. Cold's comforts are still comforts. Yeah, enough of this. So long as you'll be fine, we can get back to the clear with clear consciences. Hero might go to save. He's still safe. It's so hard to have a favorite character. There's so many good characters. For me, it's like... Look, I know that I'm the Almanac simp here. But for me, it's pretty clearly either Loonie or Philo. Not that I would blame anyone for having a different favorite character here, by the way. But for me, it's pretty clearly just Loonie or Philo. Almanac's really funny when she gets the dialogue, though. But, you know, she's not really there all the time. I dig her gimmick. And Chidori is also, like, mad funny. Like, I wish I had more time with them, because they're really fucking funny together. Zelg did hit us with the get down, Mr. President. Just so we got Zelg too. Also, the humor is so funny. I can't believe he changed his name to the law. Funniest plot twist ever. Yet it's still, like, also genuinely good. I can't believe it happened like that. That said, the fucking prep for 450 is about to go wild. Look at our funds, dude. Riz diff. You know what? I couldn't say it better myself. Riz diff. One more opening before the main event. The anticipation has got me all goosebumpy. I can't say the same. This is at least more fun than my usual cases. I gotta play video games on the job. Maybe you could, like, pivot into gaming law. Too much of a downgrade. That being said, being known for expertise in magic-related cases, that doesn't sound too bad. Does stuff like this happen often? You know, people getting taken out in the middle of a case? It's not unprecedented. I'd always hoped I would be able to prevent it, but my experience as a prosecutor was lacking. Well, don't let it get you down. Zelg's still alive after all. Guilty or innocent. It would be a shame on both our records if he were to die. At least before we uncover the truth of the matter. You'll hang in there. You'd stuff his nils. Mentally. Probably. We got our own dragons to slay. Metaphorically and literally. Very well, onwards then. Riz diff. Holy shit, that's a single berserker.
Wait, why am I alone in here? I mean, this feels kind of familiar.
1-on-1 rules. 2 enter, only 1 leaves. Of course we can tag in.
Almanac can tag in.
At least, I don't know if she can. It would be very funny if she can. But only after whoever starts inside gets dunked. I should perhaps stay outside the entire time. Yeah, you should. I think my buffs can just barely reach into the zone. Makes sense. We need to send in a tank. Soften up the boss while they're beefed up by lines here. And then go for the throat.
This one sounds the most fun. I wonder if I can set up all 4 of my seasonal strikes. Leave it to me. You guys won't even get a chance to tag in.
I don't think the numbers work out in your favor here. But hey, good luck.
Yeah, so we're not using Shimmer here. Hate to tell ya. We're using those two though. Maybe Chidori can finally use our seasonal stances. And we're using Gamer! I wonder if she could ignore the gimmick of this mob. That'd be so fucking funny. I forgot the final character we were... Oh yeah, Longinus. There she is. Okay, so we're first up against Bones. Can I see how the other, like... Or where the enemies are, what they're doing? I don't think so. Okay. Also, if Almanac just, like, completely ignores the fact that she can just... That she's not allowed to be in this room, that'd be the funniest shit I've ever seen. Fair play. While the fight is not one-on-one, can counter from any distance. Oh! Aha, okay, so there is a mechanic in plays against this. How dare SigmaRaven know what Almanac does? Okay, I know. Cannot be killed, this one charges this time. Okay. Probably just in the room. I think this is the point where we invest into stats. Can I cap his strength? Yeah. Sick. You also use Dazzle for this too? Dang, okay. I like Dazzle in the last one, but Hero just solos that anyway. Yo, wait. I still yeah. Just out of curiosity. Wow, he sucks. He can only have 20 magic max with swords. Let's just see. Does he even double this dude? Yeah, he does. And he has 15 attack.
Is it crazy that I just want GG will play to have like max fucking attack? I don't think so. Do you not want 30 defense GG well played? No, I don't. We're almost getting there. I just want the crit guy, actually Stormburster crit guy to crits and be edgy. Not sure what else to invest in. And I know it's a fair chunk of money for that, but I think it's worth. You mean a guy with a free evade might not want defense? Exactly. I know. Crazy opinion here. I'm just giving Chidori fucking max magic. This girl's not living shit. Same with Almanac. She's also not living shit. Maybe we'll give more HP to them over time. Longinus is not getting stats or shit. Yo, if we can use the Unsheather, that'd be awesome. Yo, Chidori with a lightsaber could be cool. Almanac with a lightsaber could also be cool, but... Oh yeah, we can just straight up buy one for her, huh? Neat. I was thinking something like this would be really funny for floor 50. Like if it's a long ass map, maybe GG will play would do pretty well with a weapon like this. Maybe it would be worth it to give him like a bunch of luck and some extra skill then. But maybe I'm overestimating him then. And I already have a couple critters, so I don't know. I'll see. I don't know if 450 looks. I do know I want her to get a fucking lightsaber. Hell yeah. I also want to consume an almanac. I don't give a fuck. Primal Scroll. Almanac's gonna consume whether she likes it or not. Like that tone just seems too fun on her not to use. Yeah, killing at GG will play is probably pretty solid. You should get something other than this though. So with the killing her edge, we do 36. 36 minus 15 is 21. So even if we crit, that's like what? Not a kill on this dude. We do have attacks, like first of that. Plus speed divided by 2 and you gain advantage after. And her sword, the swift sword. Ooh, that with the pursuer could actually go kind of hard. As long as he doesn't get freaking one-shot. The Furor Bandit is probably kind of neat on him for extra damage. Actually, I'm just kind of assuming his crit is gonna be good. It's really gonna be kind of mid on him. You know what? How crazy is it that I want to give him a shitload of luck? I don't know if that's actually good, especially just for this mob. We're gonna want to do silly crit stuff anyway. And then there's stats left. I'm really investing into that before skill, but like, come on, he's the crit guy. How can you not give him 30 luck? I'm really using this to make some horrible life decisions, I know, but he's an evasion tank. We've seen how good Philo is with evasion. And it's just like my edgy sword masters. I'm not sure I'll regret him being at like lower speed than max. I'll save the couple stats if I ever need them, but he can evasion tank into 2 now, yay! I really just randomly decided to build GG well played there. But he seems cool. You saw this guy with Philo, fair. But now look at the new Philo. I actually don't think I'll use the Furor Band here, but the Fortune Tag. Let gamer go game. The gamer going game. Yeah, I don't know what she's about to do, but probably something. Yeah, I don't know what else is about to happen here, but I'll save and fight. Oops, I meant to do this one. Dang, okay, that's like no hits. Dang, he also instantly gets hit? What a loser. I gave him all those stats for this. Like, Almanac could go in. But I'll let GG will play it have his one-on-one fun. Okay, his one-on-one fun was just dying. How the hell do we go in? Okay, there you go. Chidori, show him how the fuck it's done. GG well played throwing again. So true. Can't believe he would do this. I'm pretty sure she just dies actually to the single hit here. Yep, she does. Wow, I couldn't even beat a single guy. My bad, G. Look at her consuming, though. Now nobody is in the fucking room. My dude is 1v4ing, what a gamer. Yeah. He's more of a gamer than I am for sure. What the fuck, bro? If only GG well played didn't troll. This is all his fault. And 0 of it, this is my fault. Look at him, bro. He killed all fucking free sword users. And this is just one guy. Well, that's it. Now it's on to 450. For your sake, you had better hope Derek was telling the truth. God, yeah, imagine going through all this and there's no evidence. You could always pivot into podcasting. Fantastic, yeah, thanks. Did you work out a plan yet? I think I have something solid. We can take some time before the next fight to hash it out. Let's see how sharp you are outside the courtroom.
Dang, that was it? I thought there would be a guy after or some shit.
Okay, my bad. Yay, everyone got a tower skirts. Floor 50, again. Well, we got a new skill. A mastery skill, I guess you can call it. Well, it's time for the fight. If I'm confident in my plan, we could just go for it. But it might be a good idea to talk it on with the others. So I know for certain. Hey leader, gotta ask you about something.
Not your leader anymore, but yeah, what's up?
I think you should take your OS skill.
I was thinking about that too. After all this time?
I didn't mean to use it here though. Huh? We're gonna be for 50 without using your OS skill. That's what you wanted, so leave it to us to get it done. But after 450, there's still 2 more floors. We don't know what's up there. We might need to accept a dirty W for Zelg's sake.
Yeah, you're right. Alright then, I'll grab it.
Thought you'd take more convincing.
Things are different now. Zelg's in the hospital.
Right, yeah.
Besides, with him indisposed, it's my job to get my hands dirty for the sake of the party.
That's only if we fucked up. With any luck, you won't have anything to do at all.
With your damage output, we'll see.
Yeah, fuck you too, boss.
Dang, I didn't even have an option to give Loonie this?
Okay. Alright then. Loonie's a fucking liar and would use his skill in 450. Can I still, like, give her A rank, S rank anima? You guys said there was something there. Wait, was there something in the overworld? Hold up. I tried to scout for it, but, yeah, okay, there's not. Good to know, good to know. Boss strat! Exclamation mark! Alright, let's plan our... Wow. Alright, let's plan our... Fuck. Alright, let's plan our...
Fuck!
How did I get this 3 times wrong? Alright, let's discuss our plan for the boss.
You got something?
First, I'd like to confirm a few things we've discussed. Obviously, the main issue is the boss's final phase. When transitioning into the final phase, what happens? Everyone loses all their mana and gets maxed mana tolerance. So they can't even use drops. After that, the big deal is...
The giant pool of water?
Only non-magical units can trudge in slowly. And the boss ignores all ranged attack damage. That just sounds unpleasant. And the worst part is that the boss boils the water every turn.
Each one of his red turns, he absolutely cooks whoever is standing in the big bowl.
Is there any way to stop that?
Theoretically, a taunt would prevent that, but he purchased provokes when he changed to the last phase. And no one has the mana to provoke him again after.
Is there anyone that could provoke the boss after all that? What, can I do that shit? I have a lot of fucking range, but I know Hero can for sure. Like, Hero's dumb. Hero has some long range provokes.
He doesn't have the mana to...
Oh yeah, that's true. I think Shimmer then. That or Zelg. I mean, both can use like long range bows. I forgot about the mana part like immediately. Hero is dumb. Okay, Hero's smart. I like the part where Akira did this with a strat that got patched out.
He did?
Nah, shot. No shot.
He doesn't have the mana though, and tanks can't regen mana as easily as non-tank casters.
Right, yeah, that's the problem. So I put a tank class for a reason, I'd assume. So the job probably falls to me.
Alright, but do you have some sauce to back that up?
She means to see your evidence, obviously. Well, Zelg only has so many skills, so if I had to guess, it's probably... What's this, by the way?
Custom weapons gain a combat art that allows the wielder to provoke for the armor on hit.
Ooh, okay.
How the fuck did Zelg know about this?
That's crazy. But yeah, it's probably that. I mean, Craftsman's Glint lets my custom weapon provoke on my behalf. In the combat art, to do so doesn't cost any mana.
Ooh, there's an idea.
This means I cannot big bonk and double down.
It's almost like you picked the class for a reason.
Yeah, what the hell? We'll have to preserve to use on that weapon carefully then. I could also use tank stance before the phase shift, hitting new balls afterwards with a bow or something.
Wait, that's so simple. I can't believe no one ever thought about that.
It's not quite enough. What do you mean? I'll take at least 2 turns to get set up. Oh, it'll. Not to mention the Basel attacks are lethal.
And he gets 2 in a row. After you tank 1, he could still pop someone at random. And then boil the water during the next rotation.
There's a chance that he won't kill anyone important. And we'll have time to bolster our mana stores.
That's leaving a lot up to chance.
Well, the solution here is... take 2 hits, have 2 provokes, leave it to chance. That's my fucking favorite answer. But he could probably equip like a last prayer or some shit, right? Well, what if it could take 2 hits? Is there an accessory that does that?
A last prayer. Yep, that'll do it.
It's a shame that those don't exist in real life.
You think so? You think so, Lawrence?
Would it be nice for the defendant to have?
Be a fortune for one thing. Anyway, you could take 2 hits like that. I guess all that remains is to juice someone up. We have enough innate mana regen and transfer to do so. As long as we can survive 1 volley of hits.
So that's the strat then. I take 2 for the team. You guys figure out how to get another tank some mana. They take 2 more hits, and we're good to go.
We would have to conserve like 2 last prayers. That's not easy. Well, some things have changed since Merchant has last played too. For one thing, this team is more than one primal wielder.
That's true. Or maybe some way to cheese the fight that Zelg hadn't known. Or at least that he hadn't counted on being available. I suppose a review of our tools would be appropriate.
Yeah, there might be other ways to choose this fight. Let's check everything we have like one last time.
Hey, yeah, Zelg was hurt.
Hey, Hardman?
What's the matter? You look serious.
I heard more details about what happened in court. Are you alright?
funny thing for you to ask me. It was a long time ago.
That doesn't really answer my question.
What do you want me to say? What ultimately got my daughter killed was this game. Obviously, I'm not happy being here. I'm reminded of Dad.
Yeah, makes sense. Still, it was what you worked on, right? Was she a gamer?
Hell yeah. I was always worried about her prospects raising her, both for work and life. She was more worried about her Shinsumi 2 speedrun times. Shinsumi? It sounds like a Shin Megami Tensei ripoff, I don't know.
Sounds like we might have gone along.
Maybe. She did have a lot of freakish friends.
Bruh.
She did invite me to be one of the beta testers, back when work on the game was still ongoing.
You didn't do it though.
I stopped real fast because I didn't really get it. She said at the time she'd carry me once the game was out, after someone in the public had cleared it normally.
Oh.
I wish she would have told me about what was going on. She would have worried about getting me roped in. I'm an old man already.
Your daughter seemed like a nice person. She wouldn't have thought about it that way.
Sometimes you want your children to be a little selfish, you know?
Well, I wouldn't personally know.
You might one day. Anyway, thanks for hearing an old man out.
Team morale is important. Besides, even if it wasn't in the way that you said, your daughter did get you into the game. Figured I should learn a little more about her.
Parents do love to speak about their children.
Well, you can tell me more once we get this done.
Yeah. Shenmue free. Shinsumi. Shinsumi free, according to fucking Google AI, probably reference to Shin Megami Tensei every Nocturne. Based. Well, you know, usually I do some stats stuff around here, but, oh wow, we get 7 more points to play with? Awesome. Okay, well, there's one thing that I promised to do. And it's to have the most min-max stupid fucking Hardman on the planet. But other than that, I'm just gonna look at the map and see how I want all this to look. Then I'll make a save here. Maybe this is more hype to music to prep to. It's time.
Yeah, I'm prepared. It's time to see what lies beyond floor 50.
Evidence that my daughter died to acquire.
We'll get it for sure. Merchant always delivers.
Oh yeah, there are new skills.
My friends, we've come a long way to reach this point again. We've gained new allies and parted ways with some as well. You all have your own reasons for being here, I'm sure. You want a cloud of a world first clear, maybe. You have a court case to settle. You might be invested in finding out who's truly behind a real PKer. Or maybe you just felt like you missed your opportunity to jump ship. Some are slightly unusual reasons for playing a video game, but that's fine, honestly. What matters is that you're here, despite everything. I wanted to express my gratitude to those not personally mixed up. Everyone who's spending their New Year's Eve to be here, you're all real gamers. Well, in my case, Christmas Eve, but yeah.
Very fitting.
Maybe a bit too much so. You won't let your time and effort go to waste. Sigma, Zelg, and Chloe, who will bring home the win without fail?
Zelg's not dead yet, right?
Ah, shoot. I guess throwing him in there is a bad vibes, huh? Yeah, good point. We ain't doing it for your ass, Zelg. Get better so you can get your lame world second yourself.
That's more like it. Is no one gonna say that world second is really fucking hard when the game is gonna close down? Whatever. Hey, it's Bones again. Fob Merchant sold things, Loonie. Oh, well, I remember this bitch. I remember this bitch very, very well. Damn healers. Well, that's one character. Oh, there are just casual angels around here with benediction. Okay. Oh my fucking god. This map is so long. Heals for magic AoE 2 spell power. I remember the phase shift in the tutorial, alright. Like, this, seeing all this, kind of traumatic. That's like my first, what, 3 resets or so of the game? What the hell is a Spectre Band? Can pass for foes and gains plus 15 hitting crit. Okay. My gosh, there are still so many characters here. I don't know why. I thought I would just find Yeshu here. I don't know. Whew. Okay, well, there's a Guardian there. Oh, BL is back. In all their glory. Guardian for 46. Oh, okay. I think I get the vibe. Yeah, the vibe is that every boss is about to come back now. Yep, Sark is certainly back. Okay, I just didn't look properly. Where's the fucking skeleton asshat? If he's not here, then he'll show up later, won't he? I really don't need that in my life right about now. No, I cannot find out. Oh, there he is. Hello there. Cool. I'm probably just gonna ignore him. Stats. Alright, let's look at everybody's skills. Like, their maxed out final skills. This will clear before the map starts, I hope. So for him, we already know. It's just Astra, plus 50 crit. For Chidori, it's Blade Song Stance. For weapons, spend 0 mana and preserve durability. 3 turns, no action. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. Rally. Provokes and deals 2 mana damage to foes, plus 4 all. Plus for all to allies. Sick. Longan is good, finally. Then Shadowclad. Dark Energy improves Shadowblade. 2+, reduce counter damage taken by 20. Gain an additional attack? Bro. I love Gamer, dude. I love Gamer. Grand Finale. Once per 4, if this unit would die, revive to 100% HP. That's such a fucking epic skill. Auto Repel. 0 mana cost to use. Divine Aura tomes when countering. Ooh. Fucking fine though. I could have used that on Hero like years ago. Blast back. At skill about divided by 2 damage. Pushes target and self back. Alright. Devotes. Adjacent allies can grant this unit 2 mana. High Sanctuary is still fucking question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, dude. Don't tell me her memory went up. It went up. No, she cannot use S ranks. I haven't even seen what S ranks you can buy. Let me see. There's 566 gold to spend. Anyway, has all enemies adjacent to self and target. Bro! Double Down can finally fucking do AoE. Yay. The Idja is finally back. Or back, or there, existing. That's a lot of damage. I mean, that's a lot of gold to spend on it, but sure. The Ubo Saplat restores 1 use on kill, 20 wide. Okay. I'm not sure who would like to use that, but sure. Deals damage to max HP up to 1/2 target's max. Each target can only start this effect once. Damage to max HP. Okay. Azaphoth. Target ignores all damage and cannot act. Oh, so you use this to keep someone safe. Probably. Dagon. Cannot double, AoE 1, inflicts brine on hit, thunder. Oh, that's kind of lame. Haster. Reduces all stats by 5. Okay, that seems like a Philo-coded spell. Yeah, and there's still some stuff here. What the fuck? Ooh, that's kind of awesome. Take follow-up attacks immediately. I wonder what happens when Dazzle breaks the S rank lance. That's fucking... That's a fucking funny idea, yeah. I'm not giving Dazzle S rank lances for this probably, but that's a really funny idea. Bro, I low-key want this thing so bad. He does not need weapon rank to break it. What? Shit, bruh. Okay. Low-key, I want to give Hardman item rank now, just so he can use the fucking Desperado ring. But I think I'll think on that. Let's look at characters and their stats, their skills first. Adjacent allies can grant this unit 2 mana. What? Awesome. Revive an ally to an adjacent position with half health. Oh my god. Okay. It does cost 10 mana, but oh my god. Smiting strikes. All attacks provoke and use the higher strength of magic while Judge is active. Oh, well, this is active, guy. That's kind of whatever. Luna? Luna Impact. Ignores defense and resistance as well as most damage reduction. Okay, girl.
Okay, girlie. I see ya. I love her. Usage-wise, she's one of my favorites, just because it's like... brain off, go in, crit or don't crit. Retrieve a thrown flag, restoring 2 mana and all uses to any polearm. Sick. Cataclysm. Create Cataclysm, a lock with powerful 1-use tome. Cannot be used while Cataclysm is in inventory. Okay. Hunter's Mark again? What? Oh wait, I just have too many skills. Probably just got this. After killing a hunted target, gain a stack of Windrush. Windrush grants +1 movement and can be spent to regain use of Hunter's Mark. Oh. Yeah, I would appreciate that. I'm fully down for that. Philo got Incarnate. Restore all mana and gain +2 all. And +1 move, but disable circulation. Oh, disable circulation? That's broken. Alright, well, we've seen all of this stuff now. Loki, I think I'll just prep off stream now. And with prep, I mean also just quit the stream because it's been like 3 hours plus. And that's usually the stream length anyway. Like, and we'll be back on Sunday. Not quite in the new year yet. Is it very plausible for me to beat this fucking game by then? Who knows? Honestly, I might do a stream like as early as I can. So when we're going to be back again with the Sunday is the plan. So that is the 28th. And surely with 3 days or so I can beat the game. Honestly, I could maybe even stream on New Year's Eve. Now that would be true gaming, beating server 72 on New Year's Eve. But I would like to plan some extra time for me failing 450. I think there's a decent chance I might fail 450, you know. I failed to, what was it, 435 of Fair Chunk? Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Oblivion. I hope you're gonna have a nice couple next days. I will. Christmas is not like too special for me or whatever, but my family will have good food. Yeah, it's probably likely that I'll not beat this in a single run, and it's lengthy. Yeah, for the like next what. Because I think it would thematically be funny if I beat the game before the year actually ends. But I think the plan is going to be that like I'll try to stream a bit earlier in the nights. Genuinely freeing up my whole schedule for fucking server 72 gaming. Literally just for fucking thematics. Wait, why would I care about that? Oh, I probably... got a teleporter to... yeah, okay. Man. This is such a big fucking map, bro. Oh my god. And there's zombie dragons here too that... yeah, we know what they have. Man. Check the final boss's skills. Master Skin. Take half damage. Reduce damage taken to 1 while allied bosses are alive. I mean, I figured there would be an incentive to beat the bosses anyway. Immobile plus will not move. Okay, cool. Crystal Burst gains +1 damage, just +5 hit per turn. Oh! Okay. So you gotta be relatively fast about it too. Imperial. Counters at any range. We know that. We know what those two do.
So first of all, you gotta beat them all, and then you gotta make sure that this isn't about to fucking one-shot you. And then there's still a 200 HP boss to beat up. Alright, well, that's gonna be fun. Sheesh, dude. Okay, this'll be an experience. It'll be something to tell people about for sure. Like, I already planned, like, when the new year starts to meet up with a couple people and saying, yeah, I just played fucking video games, but hear me out. The video game is fucking awesome. That's gonna be a fun story. Sunday's eating problem. True. Yeah, Sunday's eating will deal with this. What was today? Wednesday? Wednesday's Xenon is just probably gonna sleep. Thanks everybody for watching the stream as usual, and yeah, next time it's floor fucking 50, dude. It's been so many fucking... This is a long game, bro. Like 20 plus streams. Yeah. Alright, good.